Your initial reaction to the media's response yesterday. So there was that. There were tears. He's been called a hero yet. Gosh, just a couple of days ago, if you turned on those networks, they were saying he needs to step down. He needs to go. He's going to lose. What a change.
Yeah, if he was so great, he would still be in the race. The problem is he was doing so badly in the polls because his administration has been an utter disaster. And that is why they've dropped him like a hot potato. And I really think that there was more of a Machiavellian plan behind this, that they pushed for this early June debate, which, by the way, if you go back in history, all the general election debates basically took after September. So they pushed for this early debate just so they can have this situation where they can push him out. That's what I really believed happened, because the Democrats are only about power. They don't care about anything except keeping power. But the good news is we have a better candidate with Donald Trump than anyone that the Democrats can put up. And President Trump is going to be the one who restores security at our border, makes our cities safe again. He's going to make our country affordable. He's going to make American energy abundant, and he'll drive down the prices that people are paying at the pump and at the grocery store, as well as interest rates. So once again, Americans can afford to pay their credit cards and maybe even achieve that American dream of buying their own home.
Yeah, Donald Trump was asked, about how he feels about this, and he said, well, it's not going to change. It's all about policies. No matter who runs, it's always going to be about policy. But Nancy Mace has announced she's going to call on VP Harris to invoke the 25th Amendment today. What do you make of how he's going to finish his term, but obviously, he said he wasn't running for re-election, so there's a lot of questions that started yesterday saying, is he even fit to be president for the next few months?
Well, that's right. I mean, that is a question we've been asking actually for a couple of years now on the Republican side. But the Democrats have lied to the American people. They've tried to prop him up as if this was a sequel to a Weekend at Bernie's. And it is truly concerning that we have somebody who does not have the mental ability to be directing this country, to be able to make the decisions that are so critical. And that is why I think partly we have the disasters that we have, because there is a group of left-wing individuals that surround the president that actually are making these decisions, along with Kamala Harris, that have left us an open border, millions of people coming in, including gang members, murderers, rapists. We saw what happened in New York. There's been thousands of arrests from illegal immigrants that the mayor's forcing us to pay for and spend billions of our dollars to house in hotels here. But in addition to that, you saw 2 cops shot. You saw a 13-year-old girl raped. And these are just a handful of examples that are taking place all around the country, because these people care more about open borders and they're putting illegal immigrants before tax-paying citizens. Then you have all the other things, the dismantling of our energy production. That is one of the biggest things that is fueling inflation right now and is leading to Americans paying more for everything. Americans see that they go to the grocery store and they're paying prices that are just unbelievable. And it is because it comes down to the energy policy. You got to produce and you got to transport, you got to refrigerate those goods, and that's what's driving the costs up. So I would say that regardless of who the opposition is, President Trump is in a great position to win, and we need to restore him at the White House, because we got to get these common sense policies back.
It's the kitchen table issues. It's what's affecting every American. Just yesterday, I was talking about how I want to buy a house. My 15-year-old said, Mom, just wait till Trump gets in office, then you can afford it. So even teenagers know what's going on in this country. Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course. And don't go anywhere.